Oh. Welcome back to another fantabulous episode of Two Drunk Guys in a Football Podcast. I am your co-host, Marcus the Hammer Mary.
And I'm your other co-host, Skinny Domestic. We have a good episode today for y'all. Week 1 of NFL is back. We had a good week of college football. I enjoyed that with the Labor Day. We have fantasy football starting. We had our drafts. We'll probably talk about that a little bit. Clearly, we'll handle news. We're gonna do our NFL award predictions. With that, I asked AI to predict their predictions too. I want to see what AI did. See how close they are with us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then we'll, of course, at the end, do our uh, college football picks for the week and NFL picks for the week. We also are bringing back bad betting, which we didn't do that, so we'll have to do that live in terms of what we like. And then we're also going to do a fantasy draft of 2 players per position. So 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and then 2 flex players. And what we're going to do with that is it's just going to be a whole season
Can we have
long.
the same players?
Yep. So if a player gets hurt, you're fucked. It's not going to be a weekly thing. It's just like the whole season. I'll go in PPR. I'll get it all added up. Um, so if an injury
But
happens,
we can have the same players. It
what?
doesn't matter if they're the same players. It doesn't matter if they're the same quarterback or anything.
No, if you take if you take Josh Allen, I can't take Josh Allen. Like I'd have to, and we'll do back to back picks. But yeah, so we can't take the same players. We'll go, the snake draft type thing, and then we'll just do a season long run. So really, you just hope that nobody gets hurt for a very long time, or if somebody does, your other players step up, or you're one of us who are playing doesn't do well. Because I figured do something fun for the whole season and see how it goes. So Marcus, why don't you get started with the news, and then we'll go on to that.
Oh, you go with the news. I'll just react to the news.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Elijah Vera Tucker, the guard for the Jets, seems to potentially have a season-ending torn tricep. Right now, he's currently getting a second opinion. Um, it'll be big for that Jets offensive line if they lose him. He's a pretty decent guard, so Brees Hall stock.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Could it tank any more than it already has, man? Like, I'm just so excited for week 6 when the Jets are like, wow, Braylon Allen's really good, and they trade him to the Texans, and like he's just an all-star again. Because I don't know why the new regime hates Brees Hall.
Yeah, I also saw. Speaking of trades, I also saw a potential trade for some reason for the Colts to send Jonathan Taylor to the Cowboys. I don't know, but
I don't want that.
Cowboys paid
DJ Giddens. DJ Giddens, big deal right there. He would be probably the next man up. And
yeah.
He looked pretty good in the preseason and
Cowboys
decent running back in college.
Cowboys learned their lesson with paying a running back, so they probably won't. I don't think they would do it, but
he worked out for all intents and purposes.
Bucks extend offensive tackle Luke Godecki, 4 years, $90 million. Him and Tristan Wirfs taking on that outside. It's a good sign. He's been playing well for him.
Oh, we should part of it. We should talk about our drafts since we had a lot of drafts this weekend.
Yeah, I said that in our intro that we were
probably
going to talk about our drafts.
Wow, maybe I'm just losing it, dude.
So much.
I'm just so ready for football, dude.
Somebody listens to me. Nice to know. Their outside's protected, especially, and I mean Tristan Wirfs might miss a couple weeks, should be back, and then that outside, those 2 tackles should be holding it down for him pretty well. Texas signed Davis Mills to a 1 year $7 million fully guaranteed contract. They've liked him as a backup. He's done decent for them, and clearly knows that offense.
He wasn't that bad of a starter.
No.
Back in the day, I remember back in the day, Davis Mills slinging the rock to Brandon Cooks, dude.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a good pickup, good sign for them. Cowboys extend Rod Bland a 4-year, $92 million deal. Overpaid, I think, just to get burnt by guys like A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And
Keep going. I'll be right back.
Hunter
I can
Renfro.
still hear you. I can.
Okay, Hunter Renfro signs with the Panthers. That's big. Hunter Renfro should have never been out of the league in the first place. He's one of the better route runners in the league, and he had
He's
one good.
already with the Panthers,
No, they
wasn't he?
no, they dropped him, and
Cut
then
him, and then
they cut him
signed
and
him.
then repicked him back up because Jalen Coker went on IR for a quad. So Jalen Coker will be out for 4 weeks minimum, and
Yeah.
then they re-signed Hunter Renfro to like an active roster deal instead of just like through camp or whatever. And then a big name that got released was Jabril Peppers. Got released from the Patriots. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Did not have the NFL career that I thought Jeriel Peppers would have from what he was in college.
Yeah, he definitely.
He was a monster.
He's one of those that could play at any spot on defense
Yeah.
in terms of like safety, linebacker, and they just kept him at safety. I feel like you could have moved him up in the linebacker position sometimes and let him feast there, but he's still worth. I think he's still worth a roster spot for some team that needs some safety help. He didn't have a bad season last year, or hasn't had
Mm-mm.
two terrible of seasons compared to what you're getting out of maybe some safeties in the league. Um, so it'll be interesting to see if he gets signed anywhere. I guess injuries happen. You need to go get a guy and bring him in. And then last actual news besides college football scores, the big one: Michael Parsons getting traded to the Packers for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. Cowboys didn't want to pay him.
You got any hot takes on this? Because I have a hot take on this.
I don't know if it's a hot take, but it's more of a Jerry Jones is a fucking idiot. I think everybody kind of agrees with that, so I don't think that's a hot take. Is it the right move if you didn't want to pay him? Sure. Plus 2 first-round picks, great. The other one too is Michael Parsons hasn't been healthy, so hasn't seen the field the whole much for somebody that's making that type of money. Like he's not putting up numbers like Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, or T.J. Watt. So
Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I want to say about this. I don't think this was a bad Jerry Jones move. I actually think that this was incredible value for someone that is overhyped and does not show up when you need him to. I think this is incredible value. 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark and all a Pro Bowl defensive tackle to toughen up that team. I feel like this is a Khalil Mack level fleece that the Cowboys pulled off. And I think that the Packers, there is a level of talent that Micah Parsons has, but I really, honestly, the more I think about this, it feels a lot like the Khalil Mack trade. And Khalil Mack, I think it was similar value, wasn't it? 2 first-round picks.
yeah, it was very similar.
And Kenny Clark, beautiful defensive tackle who will come in there and fuck stuff up. Because I remember him fucking up Dalvin Cook. I'm pretty sure I remember him. Kenny Clark's been in the league for a while. He might have even fucked up Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, so I'm looking. So I wanted to do this earlier. I just forgot to do it. I pulled up the stats here between Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt, and Michael Parsons since Michael Parsons has entered the league. He's played him and Max Crosby's played in the same amount of games. Micah does have 10 more sacks than Max Crosby, but Max Crosby does have more tackles. Now, Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt. Oh, Michael Parsons has played in more games than T.J. Watt has since 2021, and T.J. Watt clears him in sacks, less tackles, more forced fumbles by double, fumble recoveries. Like Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt are 2 guys that rightfully deserve the type of money. I think Max Crosby's good, but I don't think he's worth being as paid as much as he was. Michael Parsons the same way. You're not worth being paid as much as what you're getting because, like you said, the production that you've had, the overhyped you've had, I would agree. Myles Garrett.
He doesn't show up to big games.
Yeah. Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt. if you watch the Eagles, I think his rookie or sophomore year, there was one Eagles game where they purposely made him play like they were putting him in situations where he had to be a linebacker instead of an edge rusher, and he was fucking awful. Like we exposed him the whole game just doing that. Not saying Michael Parsons is a bad player, just there's ways that you can completely take him out of a game, whereas T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett,
You're not going
you're
to.
not doing that even even if you're trying to send two or three guys at him sometimes. Um, yeah, I agree. I think Michael Parsons is an idiot because you not an idiot, but you can't keep your player. But for the money, I think it's a smart move to get rid of that money when you're getting 2 first-round picks now. And again,
Oh yeah.
Kenny Clark isn't that bad of a defensive tackle.
You
They
paid Dak
want us.
$16 million a year, man.
Yeah,
Like you paid Dak, you paid CD. Micah couldn't stay there, and you know what? Like it is what it is. Like, do I want to play Michael Parsons against JJ McCarthy? Not really, but I don't. We'll see how he does in the NFC North. Like, that's a hard division to play in. The NFC East, like, yeah, you have the Eagles, but the NFC North is that's a tough division to win, and a lot of good of offensive linemen in the NFC North. So we'll see how he does.
yeah, and it just makes those games even more like, oh, I'm playing the Packers now. They actually have somebody that can come and get the quarterback, and they have Clay Walker and somebody else that are pretty decent passers.
Edern
Yeah,
Cooper,
Edrin Cooper.
who
Yeah,
was a great rookie last year. They have Rashawn Gary.
yeah. So it's not like
So
their front line's going to be nothing
no,
but scary either. So, but
it'll be interesting.
120 of that's fully guaranteed. So we'll see
Yeah,
we'll see.
yeah, a lot of
Maybe it was just the
money.
Dallas Cowboys. Maybe he finally shows us that he can play and perform for the next 4 years and isn't really injured. He does. They did find out that he has some issue in his back. I think it was that they discovered that
Uh-huh.
he's taken shots for before every game. That's a little that's gonna destroy the body a lot quicker. But all you gotta get is good 4 year value, and after that, get him out the door. College football. It's good first week of college football. A lot of upsets. Um,
Ton of upsets.
South
Let's talk
Florida
about it.
upset number 25 Boise State 34-7. Boise State looked atrocious. They had nothing offensive, defensive. Like Genty was basic. I know everybody says Genty was that whole team. I think they have a different quarterback too. Um, but yeah, when you have a guy that could break easy Mountain West tackles. And I don't know how. Looking at watching Boise State play, I have no idea how they were ranked. How did you look at that roster and think this is our top 25 team? Definitely all hype from last year. Um, they're done. There's nothing going for them right now. They gotta get something
As a
turning around.
kid, they're cooked.
Yeah. Number 22 ISU defeats South Dakota 55-7. I know it's South Dakota, but Iowa State looked good. It looked like a lot better game played because of the weather, for one, compared to what they did against Kansas State. Um, Iowa State's kind of they're 16th. They're ranked 16th now. They bumped up a lot farther than I thought they would, and I think they could make a push for top 15, top 10 as long as they keep battling out, especially with a Big 12 that has some pretty decent college football teams, like usual. Just got to beat some of those teams, and you could be making a playoff push again, just like they did last year. Didn't get it, but they were close. Number 3, Ohio State upsets number 1 Texas 14-7. Arch Manning played like absolute dog shit. 17 for 30, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 170 total yards passing. Dude, he did not look good throwing the ball. Didn't look very comfortable. He missed wide open targets on the
He
run,
doesn't
on the
look like he's
scramble.
gonna be my. He's got a lot of way to go to make me look good on my Heisman pick. So
Yeah. At this rate, might not get it. I mean, just from that one game, might already be 100% out of the conversation. He there was throws that he should have made. I felt like he had wide open receivers, just little scramble drill to your right hand side,
Yeah.
nice pitch and catch, overthrow, underthrow. Um, Ohio
I
State
mean, last year he looked fine. I don't know.
was at Ohio State, tough
They
place to play. Do understand that you're the reigning national championship team and it's week 1.
Yeah, but
Uh,
they played like shit too.
yeah,
Like Jeremiah Smith couldn't catch a ball to save his life.
yep,
I can see the dude climb up the fucking rafters in fucking Ohio State Stadium and can't fucking catch a ball, like dropping easy shit. I was like, what the fuck? That was a shitty game though. That was a really bad game.
yeah. Um, Ohio State's I guess the team to beat again. Texas fell. I don't even know what they're ranked this week. I didn't look. Number 9 LSU upsets number 4 Clemson 17-10. That game was back and forth.
We were wrong on that.
Yeah, well, we were wrong on 3 of our. We were at 50. We went 500 last week. But it was a hard pick too, just because I like LSU this year too.
It was.
LSU's defense did not play up to what I thought they could play to. You are lagging so hard right now.
Am I?
Yeah, like you're frozen.
Oh, I'm frozen. Here, let me try something. I'll get on the internet. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, that should help.
That helped.
Yeah, what is it? Nussmeier, the LSU quarterback.
Nussmeier. Yep.
He's legit.
Current day Joe Burrow, they say, dude. Current day Joe Burrow.
I think he can take LSU to the promised land.
Okay.
Wait, he was cooking.
Sure. Yeah.
Florida State upsets number 8 Bama 31-17. Florida State
Hey,
is back.
FSU's back, baby.
They are
Oh,
so back.
Oh,
They went from unranked to number 14 in the top 25.
I bet.
From that win.
Dude, Bama sucks. I actually watched a video of what's his face talking about it. It was Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel.
Okay.
And he was talking about how back in the day everyone was scared because Texas Tech beat Bama, right, once he was there.
Probably,
Or Texas A&M beat
yeah.
Bama. I think they beat Bama. And he was talking about that, how everyone was scared to play Bama. He said now nobody's scared to play Bama anymore.
I would agree with that.
No one's scared of them anymore.
Well, that, and then, yeah, I don't know if this is a true quote. I assume it probably is. But the Florida State, I think it was the quarterback, said, I believe that we'll win, blah, blah, blah. He's like, Nick Saban isn't there to save Bama. And, yeah.
It's true. I mean, Nick Saban was Bama.
Sorry, I'm getting my rum and lemonade, guys.
I also saw that my North Carolina Tar Heels died. Lost bad.
Dude, the memes that were going on for that game were hilarious.
Yeah, not so good.
It was like
Well,
40.
speaking of-
It was like 41-7 at one point, and somebody's like, "That's how old Bill Belichick, like the age difference between him and his girlfriend was, or whatever."
Was it actually the right age though?
I don't
Because
know. It could have been, but I just laughed. It was funny.
But here's the thing. You know who did win?
Virginia. Yeah, look at you.
Virginia, baby. Coastal Carolina. Suck a dick, dude. We're coming for that ass. Who do we play this week, Skinny? I don't even know.
I didn't even look. I forgot to include them again. I'll have to go.
You have to include Virginia, you asshole.
Number 10 Miami upsets number 6 Notre Dame 27-24. I knew the quarterback situation in Notre Dame was going to determine their season. Carr didn't play bad, but he did not play good. And Miami was able to hold Jeremiah Love to only 33 rushing yards, which is a feat for itself. So
it was pretty crazy. Carson Beck, Heisman, #1 overall pick this year.
I don't think he's
played good.
Overall pick, but maybe Heisman. He's balling out. He looks good. He's showing people that it's not just at Georgia that he can play well. So, Miami looked good, but yeah. And then that insane one-handed catch already. Did you see that at
Oh
all?
yeah.
Oh
Yep, I
man,
did.
between the two defenders, if I'm not defender, I'm popping that dude. What are you doing? I don't know what he was thinking.
The U baby, the U's
But
back.
you're number one pick for Notre Dame in that league. Not looking too good now. Um, and then
No.
Iowa beats Albany 34-7. Iowa had, I think, a total of like less than 50 yards passing. It was all run game defense, which is typical Iowa football. Their starting quarterback left the game with cramps after throwing like 44 total yards. Iowa's got to get some shit figured out because they cannot rely on their defensive run game against some of these bigger schools.
Are you sure they have for years?
Yeah, but it's not anywhere as good as what it has been in terms of like being able to compete against these bigger name schools. I think they always have a good line. Defense is always good, but if they want to win against Iowa State this weekend and some of those other Big Ten schools that they're going to play, that quarterback situation needs to get resolved quick. Otherwise, it's going to be another long, dreadful, hoping their defense bails them out every possession type game for them. Um, Virginia plays NC State.
NC.
Just looked. Okay, so that's all I got for news and updates. So do you want to do Super Bowl predictions and like season awards, NFL record prediction, like division winners, and what do you
We
want
can
to
do
do?
it. Let's do that. We can start with Super Bowl predictions.
Okay, so yeah, start with your Super Bowl prediction. I have the who they play and who they're gonna beat, but
I'll just throw up two teams because I have my 7 playoff teams. I'm gonna say that the Baltimore Ravens make it for the AFC. And I'm going to say the NFC team will be the. This is a hard one, Skinny. NFC's really not that good once it comes to it. There's like the Eagles and then everyone else. I'm gonna say the Lions get in there this year.
all right.
I don't have them winning the division, but my Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs, man.
Who do you have winning it then? The Ravens probably.
Oh, Ravens are gonna fucking crush the Lions, and Lions fans are gonna have a lot of copium.
So of course I have Eagles winning the Super Bowl. I have them play the Bengals. I think this year the Bengals, even though they don't have a fucking defense, they get it figured out offensively because they're gonna have to. AI has Ravens versus Eagles with the Ravens winning. So you and AI have something similar. All right, let's move on to MVP.
My MVP this year is Joe Burr. It's been the same MVP for 3 years, and I'm going to talk into existence.
You know, it's funny. I have Joe Burrow again too. Dude, we were one game away from it happening last year. One game away.
We got to be right eventually. Who's your offensive player of the year?
AI also chose Joe Burrow. So
nice.
Offensive player of the year, I have Jahmyr Gibbs.
Justin Jefferson.
I see you. I think you rely too much on McCarthy. Like I just don't like, but
okay.
I just don't like the McCarthy.
Let me tell you a name. His name is Samuel Darnold. You remember that guy that played for the Jets that just got big money, like legit starting quarterback money because of KOC? KOC's the quarterback whisperer. Don't play with me.
Yeah, it's going to be Carson Wentz coming out to save the Vikings.
That's fine as long as someone does it and it gets Justin Jefferson there.
That one's just so tough for me. Gibbs showed that he can be a true, like, crazy-ass number one running back even with another guy behind him, and he's just so fucking talented.
That offensive line's taking a step back this year. I think they're going to pass the ball.
But Gibbs isn't a down-the-middle guy. You know, that's Montgomery's doing. Montgomery's going to take the hit for that. Gibbs is out of the backfield, east-west guy. AI messed up here. They have Jamar Chase getting it, which it isn't going to happen. No, there's no way in hell that happens. Defensive Rookie of the Year, or Defensive Player of the Year, sorry, moving too far ahead.
I've done it like 3 years in a row. I'm gonna do it again. Eventually, TJ Watt will get it, dude.
We're out here. I chose Watt. We're both kind of speaking it into existence with some of these
Dude,
guys.
we always do every year.
And then AI has Parsons, which we'll see.
Homer pick, dude.
I feel like AI goes heavy with the. They don't go for like some of those guys down the list. They go for the head. Besides Joe Burrow, I think everybody else was probably like. Or I guess Jamar Chase wasn't number one, but I think every other pick that he has is probably like number one or two. Um, yeah, they chose Parsons. Yeah, Watt. This year's we speaking into Joe Burrow, T.J. Watt. Finally, after all these years, it's going to happen. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Ashton Genty. He's
AI
gonna get
chose
so much volume.
AI chose Ashton Genty too. I didn't choose Ashton Genty. I was like, all right, what rookies are in a good situation, going to potentially be the number one wide receiver, running back, whatever for him, blah blah blah. Matthew Golden. Here's why. He's gonna be the number one for the fucking Packers. Jordan Love's a good quarterback, and the Packers are gonna be a team that probably makes the playoffs. To where the Raiders are gonna be fucking poverty. They have no line. Sure, Ashton Genty's gonna see a fuck ton of touches and have some production with it, but it's not gonna be pretty or efficient. So I'm going Matthew Golden. I'm taking a long shot here with Matthew Golden. Could have went McMillan, I think, too, because the Panthers are probably gonna have to throw the ball a lot, but I still think they're gonna be a not great of a team to where like it's like whatever. And then
Yeah.
defensive rookie of the year.
I took Travis Hunter.
See, I think he's gonna play way too much offense to get the defensive one.
We'll see. We'll see. They say that, but I mean, they need help at DB more than they need help on O. I think.
Yeah. Just set him on go. Smart thing you do is every time whoever he lines up against, just send him on a go route and make him get tired. Um, Me and AI both chose Abdul Carter. I just think with that front four, he's gonna have the easiest ability to just fucking get to the quarterback. Can't double team everybody on that line, so
Mm-hmm.
Carter and uh, Thibodeau should have pretty good fucking seasons.
Head coach of the year.
I went
You do
Liam
that?
Cohen.
I went KOC. I'm a homer.
Yeah, I mean they're projected what 8.5 wins roughly, give or take.
The Vikings.
Yeah, let me look.
Yeah, probably.
8.5.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so they're projected eight
every
and a half.
single year that we're slept on is usually the best we play. So
Yeah, no, I get that. I just did Liam Cohen because I think the Jaguars finally fucking break out this year. I think Liam Cohen can turn Trevor Lawrence into something. I mean, look what he did with Baker Mayfield.
can you save Travis Etienne? That's what I want to speak into
I mean,
existence.
he had Rasheed Wright and Bucky Irving, and was I think what Liam Cohen did with the Bucks, he can do with the Jags, just not as good offensive line. And then AI chose Ben Johnson. Boo, boo.
Boo, boo, what a
And then
terrible pick.
last one, comeback player of the year. Me and AI have Hutchinson.
JJ McCarthy, baby.
You fucking Vikings fan.
Sometimes you got to be
Dude,
a
Aiden
homer.
Hutchinson is gonna single-handedly carry that Lions defense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, moving on to our uh, division winners, and then uh, the playoff. In terms of like who the other three teams are going to
Yeah.
be. You want to start with AFC or NFC?
NFC North. I got the Vikings winning it, Lions coming in second, Packers in third, and the Bears fourth again.
Hey, I respect it. You're a Vikings fan. I respect it, but again, I just don't like JJ McCarthy as much as what you guys
And we'll
want
see.
to.
We'll see.
I have I have uh, I have Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears. I do think you guys edge out the Bears just because I think the Bears are going to get overhyped, but
the disrespect. NFC South, I got the Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
Yeah, I have. Where's mine? Sorry, Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints. Yeah, I agree. And that one we can. I think everybody can almost agree on that one.
The East, I have the Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants.
I think everybody can agree on that one too. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. All right.
This one might shock you. NFC West.
You have the Cardinals, huh?
I have the Cardinals win the division. I actually like what Gannon is doing there, and I think that defense is going to be a lot better. And I think that Kyler Murray is in for a big year with a lot of pieces around him. And sleeper this year, Trey Benson. I think this is the year of Trey Benson.
I almost took Jonathan Gannon as my coach of the year too, because I do think the Cardinals have a good season too. But I think the Jaguars have a better season, if you get what I'm saying. Go ahead. Go with your 4 then.
Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, Niners. I have the Niners losing it all. Competitive division, though, I will say.
No, I have 2 teams, because I always do like a record breakdown. I have 2 teams go 9-8. I got Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, Seahawks. And then James Maroney says Matthew Golden going to be a beast this year. Go Pack. All right, we got a Packers fan. He's probably loving my offensive rookie of the year pick.
Hey, I got Matthew Golden in a lot of leagues. I have him in 3 leagues. He is probably my second highest. He's my second favorite wide receiver to go after Mbuka. Once it comes to fantasy and everything, I think he's in a fantastic place for himself.
Yes, I agree.
Tucker Kraft and him.
Let's do the NFC seeding for playoffs. Did you do seeding?
I didn't do seeding, but I'll just say my teams I have. I have the Vikings, Lions, Cardinals, Bucks, Eagles, Packers, and then Commanders all making it. So 3 NFC North teams.
I have it in my order too. I have Eagles as the number 1 seed, Lions number 2, Bucks number 3, Rams number 4, Commanders number 5, Packers number 6, Cardinals number 7.
Wow, you don't have the Vikings making the...
Dude, I don't... JJ McCarthy. I will repeat that. Even if they fucking win, I'm gonna every week just be like, JJ McCarthy ain't it, man. He just ain't it. Like,
hey, haters are gonna hate, dude. JJ to the moon, baby. JJ McCarthy has got that class. JJ McCarthy's got an arm, and you know what he is? He's a winner, Skinny. All that boy has done is win. All right, AFC North. I got the Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
I went Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Aaron Rodgers scares me just a tiny bit.
I think that team's pretty solid, though. I think that defense could go a long way. And although he's the most boring, most consecutive winning seasons in a row or whatever, Tomlin is, I think he's going to have another one. AFC South, I got the Texans, Jags, Titans, Colts.
Interesting. I went Texans, Jags, Colts, Titans.
I think Cam Ward is actually going to elevate this Titans team a lot more than people give him credit for. I think he's a winner, and I like me some Cam Ward.
Is anything to be like crazy about.
And I hate Daniel Jones, so. And obviously the coach that drafted him drafted Anthony Richardson needs to be fired, so that's what the goal is here. AFC East, I have the Bills, Dolphins, Pats, Jets.
I have Bills, Dolphins, Pats, Jets. Yes, the same.
Okay. And then the AFC West, I have the Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
Yeah, I have the same order. But yeah, the only reason I have the Broncos and Chiefs ending with the same record. Just because whoever wins the last and has the tiebreaker bullshit. I think the Chiefs beat them out for it. So who are your 7 playoffs? I guess your additional 3 on top of your 4.
Um. So I have the Chiefs, Ravens, Broncos, Bills, Texans, Bengals, and Chargers.
I have this is the order I have. I have Ravens, Bills, Texans, Chiefs, Bengals, Broncos, Steelers.
Nice, nice.
Just edge them out. But yeah, see, I have the whole like breakdown, dude. I think the Ravens go like 13-4, if not better, this year. It was. I always enjoy doing this. It's just so much fun doing the like per week things because you can sit there and be like, oh, a team's gonna go 9-8, but it's like, how are they gonna go 9-8? Then you look at their schedule and it's like, they might be able to sneak 2 more wins, or maybe they have a tougher schedule than you thought they did, or something.
Shall we go over? Should we do our draft now?
Yeah, I'm writing. Do I need to write yours down? Probably. I take it.
Yeah, I would imagine that would make sense.
All right, heads or tails?
Tails.
I thought I had a coin. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna use this gum packet. This.
Okay.
This is heads. Heads. Tails.
Okay.
What'd you call?
Tails.
Tails. You get first pick.
With the first overall pick in the 2025 Marcus Mary draft, Marcus Mary selects Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
Running back, Texas.
Hold on. I should have been more prepared for this.
You're okay.
I'm trying to just get it so it's RB. Why is it trying to do Burr? Wide receiver.
Burr.
Why is it doing it this way? I don't know what the hell it's doing. Receiver. What the fuck? It keeps like adding a letter every time I put something after. Like, I don't know. Tight end. And then 2 flexes, I said. So it's 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I thought it's
what?
I thought it's 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 2 tight ends.
And then we're doing 2 flexes, so it'll be 10 total.
Oh, so we're doing 12 total?
No, 10. 1, 2, 3,
2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so you took Bijan. So I'm going to take Josh Allen because it's long-term running here. And then I'm going to take Gibbs.
Okay. I will take Lamar Jackson. And I will take CeeDee Lamb.
All right. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to take Justin Jefferson. And then I'm also going to take I'll take St. Brown at my other wide receiver.
Give me Brock Bowers. And give me Jamar Chase.
Now, taking a gamble here, I'm going to take CMC.
I thought about it, but I'm like, ugh.
And then I'm going to get. I'll take Hurts.
Okay. Give me Bucky Irving. And give me Trey McBride.
See, I thought about it, but I can settle for other tight ends. This is where it gets interesting with this flex. I'll take. God damn it, the injury portion. Like, this is what. I have CMC. I want to take another guy, but the injuries scare me. But I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna take Achane. I'm gonna regret it, but I'll take him.
You're not. You're not. That's a great pick.
And then. So you need 2 flex players. I'll take Neighbors.
How many more players do I have? I know I need a quarterback.
You need quarterback and 2 flexes.
Give me Jaden Daniels. And give me. Fuck it. Give me Nico Collins.
Like that. I considered him too. Alright. So I need back-to-back tight ends. I'll take Hawkinson. And then. Why can't I think of who the fuck the number 3 tight end was? But I'm gonna take Kelsey. I think Kelsey is due for the year.
And with the last pick in the 2025, Marcus is going to beat Bryce's ass in fantasy football pick. Marcus selects Ashon Genty.
So Lamar, Jane Daniels, Bijan Robinson, Bucky Irving, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, Nico Collins, Genty. And then I got Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Jahmyr Gibbs, CMC, Justin Jefferson, St. Brown, Hawkinson, Kelsey, Achane, and Neighbors. So it's year long. So we'll see what our totals come out to after the year. But
I'd imagine a lot of points.
A lot of points. But I mean, injuries are what's gonna really ultimately go and make or break this thing. Honestly.
100%.
All right. So moving on here. Are we just down to our college football week 2 picks, and then our NFL pick 'em. Well, I guess we got to do bad betting too. Let's do bad betting quick because we didn't do that. Let me pull it up here first.
Okay.
So if anybody you're listening for the first time, because I know we've gained some subscribers since last year, bad betting is our NFL. We take four teams that we like to cover the spread. Either that's win by their spread or lose by their spread, whatever, just their spread. And then last year we went 35 and 31. If you parlay them, we'll do all 4. You can do them individually, whatever you want to do. I'll put in if you do a $10 bet on it, this is how much you'd win. Last year we were up about $240 to $270 based off of we went 35 and 31. Those weeks that we hit it for a parlay, definitely big. because we do it based off the parlay. We don't base it off of like if we hit the spread, like that certain spread or whatever. We do it all parlay. But 35 for 30, I guess 35 for 31 total in our picks, but parlays I think we hit 2 when we went 4-0, so that's kind of.
Do you have our records for last year for pick'ems?
Not anymore. It's for some reason I don't have them. I thought I did. I thought I left it, but
I know that I killed pick'ems last year.
You
like
were
I was like,
you were pretty close to like double or triple. Like
I think I was getting close to triple. I was way over double. I think.
Like last year, our pickups were very good. I thought I saved it, but I guess not. So this year, we're just gonna do it live. Usually, we have our 4 picks already. Commanders are -5.5 against the Giants.
I'd take that.
Okay.
I'd take the over.
I still don't think you understand how the spread works. You just say you like them in their spread. You'll take the spread. The Commanders in favor of the spread. Jags are -3.5 against the Panthers. No. Steelers are -2.5 against the Jets.
Yeah, I'd say so. I take the over.
Okay. Cardinals are -6.5 against the Saints.
Yeah, no. If I go trap again.
Okay. Bucks are -1.5 against the Falcons.
Yeah, I could take the Bucks winning it too.
And then lastly, Vikings are -1.5 against the Bears. Ravens are 1.5 against the Bills. Rams are -3 against the Texans. Broncos -7.5 against the Titans. Oof.
We can do the Broncos Titans.
You think the Broncos?
You think that? I'd say they'd win more than by a touchdown or more.
Okay, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Okay, so how this works then is if you parlay that up, $10 would pay 108, about 108.39 as of now. Again, depending on when you submit this, the odds can change a little bit. So, and then next week, we'll come in and we'll either go 0-4, 3-1, 1-3, 2-2, 4-0. So then that kind of starts us off for the year. I like all of them. The Broncos just depends on how heavy they start and hold up.
Mm-hmm. College football pick'ems now.
Yep. So last week we both went 3-3. We got Virginia, Iowa, and Iowa State. Then we missed the top 25 matchups, all 3 of them. I'm currently 4-3. You're 3-3. All right. I'm currently 4-3. You're 3-4. Both went 3-3 last week. So this week we have 3 games. We have NC State versus Virginia.
Give me Virginia.
I'm taking NC State. I have no idea
you would
projected to win. The Cyhawk game, so it's the Super Bowl for Iowa State fans this week. It is in Ames. Number 16 Iowa State versus Iowa. Iowa State is favored by 3.5.
Give me Iowa. Fuck Iowa State.
You do this every year. You're a bastard. Go Iowa State. And then lastly, we have one top 25 matchup of the week is 15 Michigan versus number 18 Oklahoma. Oklahoma is favored by 5.5.
I can't go against JJ McCarthy's home team. Give me Michigan, baby.
I am also taking Michigan. I think Michigan is a team that people expected to be bad again. and they'll be a top 25 team, I think. For the year type stuff. I don't see them
Mm-hmm.
doing anything crazy, but they'll be fine. All right, and then
I can go over these pick'ems, baby.
we get to do our pick'ems for dude. It seems
I
like it's been
know.
forever since we did these,
It has been.
and I'm so
So
glad.
week 1, baby. Football starts tomorrow. The Dallas Cowgirls take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm going to say it. I can't believe I'm going to say it, but fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
All right. Well, we all know that I'm taking the Eagles.
Friday, we have a Friday game, September 5th. The Kansas City Chiefs take on the LA Chargers and give me the Chiefs.
Is it at in LA,
In LA, baby.
or is this the game where it's like a neutral site? I think this one might be the neutral site game because I know
Uh,
maybe I don't know. I'll take the Chiefs too.
um, Sunday, September 7th, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Atlanta Falcons. I already have the Bucks winning.
Yep, I have the Bucks. I said I moved my stuff
Um,
over so I can easier.
Cincinnati Bengals take on the Cleveland Browns. Give me the Bengals.
Yep, Bengals.
Miami Dolphins take on the Indianapolis Colts. Give me Miami.
I also took Miami.
Carolina Panthers take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me the Jags.
Yep, I took the Jags.
The Las Vegas Raiders take on the New England Patriots. I think Drake May's in for a big year. Give me Drake May and the New England Patriots.
All right, Patriots. I took the Raiders.
Okay. The Arizona Cardinals take on the New Orleans Saints. Give me Arizona.
I also took the Cardinals.
The Pittsburgh Steelers take on the New York Jets. Give me the Steelers.
I also took the Steelers.
The New York Giants take on the Washington Commanders.
I took the Commanders.
I took the Commanders as well. The Tennessee Titans take on the Denver Broncos. Give me the Broncos.
Same Z's.
The San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Give me Seattle.
I also took Seattle.
Interesting. The Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Give me the Lions.
Packers at home.
The Houston Texans taking on the LA Rams. Give me Houston.
Lions dog water. Give me the Rams.
Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. Sunday Night Football. Give me the Baltimore Ravens.
I took the Ravens.
And then Monday Night Football, the Minnesota Vikings take on the Chicago Bears in Chicago. J.J. McCarthy's season debut. Give me Minnesota.
I took Minnesota winning. We got a couple. I think this is the most differences we've ever had on a pick'ems before.
No, we've had way more. We've had way more.
Really? The
But
49ers, the Lions and Packers.
no, we were on agreement that we thought Seattle was going to win.
Yeah, that one I was actually shocked by. I guess
Shocked.
maybe what, two?
No, we
three.
don't agree
Three
on
with
the
Patriots.
Houston Texans,
The
the
Lions.
Patriots,
Yeah,
the Lions.
Pats.
That's about it. There's 3. Sometimes we have quite a few. It just depends on the week.
Yeah, I guess 3.
But
I feel like this is a lot for what we normally have, but also we haven't done it in so long. But yeah, we'll keep a running tab of that. And then the fun stuff of we'll keep track of that every week. So Marcus goes 8-8, I go 8-8, then we're 8-8 for the season, that type of thing, and then we go on. We both have been positive every year since we've been doing this, in terms of just straight up picking, and then go ahead and follow our parlay. I think it's a good parlay. I'm definitely gonna. I usually, because like a lot of those sports betting apps have you put $10 in, you get it back. So like really, if you do it for 18 weeks of games, you're only really, if you lose every week, you're only putting in $90. Because you do the weekly token. So that's one way to do it, guys. So you're not out $180 every week if you're losing. If you're not losing because you're listening to us, that's one way to limit the damage. And as long as you win it one time, you're guaranteed over $100 in a win. So you pretty much come out even. We've won it twice last year, I think. So it was either 2 or 3 times we won it. So we were up pretty decent. So it's definitely something I do it every year. I follow it. It sucks because it's long term, long term, but we're technically up in doing it. And, the slow but sure wins the race. That's how I paid for my PC. I was betting $25 on people getting 25 yards and parlays, and once I had like $700, I went and started buying my PC parts and stuff. So
it's true.
Got to do it slow and steady wins the race. Is that saying?
Yeah. You could just be like me. I didn't tell you this story. I'll tell it online. So, my white truck got shipped to my dad's because it was broken down, and I didn't want to deal with it. I was like, oh, I'm too busy. I get a call. I was having a birthday lunch with my in-laws, and I get a call from random number. I was like, my truck's getting towed. I should probably answer this phone call. It could be the tow guys or whatever. Was the tow guys. They shipped my truck backwards. It ripped off the topper. Ripped off the topper, off the top of the truck on the interstate. And I was like, oh my God. The first thing I'm thinking is like, what am I going to have to spend? Like, what are you going to tell me? Is this my fault? And they're like, oh, we ripped off the topper. I was like, oh, well, I got to see the damage, whatever. And they're like, well, it's an older topper. How's $300 sound? And I was like, sure. For a free topper that sat in Bo's parents' yard, I'll take $300 for that topper. No damage to the truck. What happened is it was 100% their fault. They're not actually supposed to tow that way. And what it did is the bolts were so secured in there, it ripped the aluminum off the bed of that topper and threw it off. And they asked me if I wanted it. The topper's in like 4 pieces. I was like, no, I don't want the topper.
Not bad. $300 for a free.
So I got an extra $300. So yeah, I was like, hey, that's going in my savings. I'll take it. So
are you fixing the truck, or are you just gonna be done with it completely then?
No, I'm gonna fix it. I mean,
so that $300 is kind of like
gonna pay for the truck fix. So
well, did you pay for the tow too?
No, I have AAA, dude.
Oh,
hey. Yeah, AAA. So
I got my Progressive stuff, so I don't pay for tows either. But
yeah.
Well, within a certain mile range, clearly. But yeah.
Yeah.
$300, $300. Yeah, nice.
$300, man.
You know what? You just throw it all on this parlay, man.
Yeah, throw it all on the parlay.
Throw it all on Joe Burrow winning MVP.
The MVP. I wonder how much money I'd get back if I did that.
Let's go look.
He's got to be he's got to be up there.
I think he's like 4 or 5 on the odds. Let me look.
What if you just put $10 on each quarterback and just what would it make it out?
No.
You would lose money on it. So it'd be $320.
Okay, hold on.
There's no way you'd lose money on it though.
Yeah, because Lamar's only plus 490. So if you put $10 on him, you only win $49. So let's say you put $320 on all 10 quarterbacks, you're out.
Yeah, but every quarterback would be different though.
Yeah, but if
what's JJ?
But if you put
JJ McCarthy,
but you're paying $320.
Yeah, I know.
Lamar wins. You were out $270 now.
What's JJ McCarthy?
can't believe I'm even fucking looking at this. He is plus 7,500 odds.
So what would that be? $700?
Well, are you putting the
$10.
$10 on? Yeah,
Yeah.
$10 would be 750. If you put the 300 on him, it'd be 22,000.
Well, let's do it right now.
You can do it. I'm not fucking doing that. Joe Burrow, if you put $300 on him, actually you could parlay your rewards. 300 would win $1,800. You could parlay your rewards. Hold on, who did you have? Who'd you have winning Offensive Player of the Year? Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year. Who'd you have? T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Ashton Genty. Who'd you say? Or Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And then Coach of the Year, you had
AOC.
Damn, he's way low on this list. Oh, you can't add him to the parlay. So if you were to put $300 on this, the payout would be. Oh, sorry, your max win can only be $1 million on FanDuel, because your $300 would be $15 million. So if you did $10, it'd be $525,000. If you just parlayed all that.
So I put $20. I'd be a millionaire, is what you're telling me.
Well, you'd have to put like 18 or 19 because you can't go over $1 million. So you'd have to put like 19, and then you'd pay the taxes on it. But yeah, you wouldn't be a millionaire because you'd win $1 million, pay the tax, and like what is it? 50% of that shit's already gone. So you'd have like 6 figures still, but still like. I've been trying to get you to become a fucking sports gambler forever, and you just won't fucking do it.
Skinny, $19. You're not gonna take that. You only can win $1 million on sports.
This is just a FanDuel app. I imagine other apps might be a little bit. James Maroney said we need AAA endorsement with.
Yeah, AAA endorsement. AAA is the best days.
Actually, I need to talk to Riley about the beard oil again. See if he wants to do that at all.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's true.
Now that we have endorsements a little bit more subscribers, guys with beards, we'll try. Last thing that we have is our fantasy drafts we had this weekend. We did your auction on Saturday.
Oh yeah. And we pulled these drafts up.
I left the draft with a lot of money, but I think my team's pretty decent. Marcus and I
did too.
Marcus and I pulled the whole, we're going to spend money on one guy and then wait forever. And guys like Alonzo, it was hilarious. He he had $20 to fill like 14 roster spots and ended up...
And James, dude.
Ended up drafting 7 tight ends because he was just drafting the highest best available for points. Oh,
I actually like the team that I came up with. It was hard. I was tipsy. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Dylan were throwing down some beers. I'll tell you what. But I ended the draft with Jaden Daniels, Isaiah Pacheco, Tony Pollard, Tet McMillan, Calvin Ridley, David Njoku, Stephon Diggs, Travis Hunter, Justin Jefferson, and Caleb Williams was my other QB. I have Tank Williams on the bench, Nick Chubb, Travis Etienne, Colston Loveland, Jordan Mason, Darnell Mooney, Dylan Sampson, and I have Ramondre Stevenson. So I wasn't too upset with that.
Yeah, I didn't mind mine either. Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, CeeDee Lamb, DK Metcalf, Jake Ferguson, Jerome Ford, Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Pittman Jr., Jordan Love, Calvin Austin III. I ended up picking him up because I had an IR guy. Zach Ertz, Ollie Gordon, Najee Harris, Jawan Jennings, Caleb Johnson, Brian Robinson Jr., Rashid Shaheed, and then I have Jalen Cooker sitting on the IR. So, yeah, this draft being a 4 flex with one of those flexes being a super flex definitely impacts how you want to draft because you want depth. not 4 or 5 great players and then just shit because you got to fill that roster spot every week.
I have never. I've won second, finished top 2 the last 3 years in this league, and I have never once came out of a draft thinking I killed the draft. It's a hard draft. It's a very competitive league, and you just have to think about the future. And honestly, there's not a ton of trades in this league a lot of the time.
No. Yeah.
Just because it's hard, because the depth, you need it, because player goes down or whatever. It's just there's a lot of starting positions, so
Yeah,
it's a more advanced.
You finished 6th on draft day. I finished 10th on draft day. Which draft day, ESPN draft shit can always fuck off because I'm always in the bottom.
We're usually always the bottom, except for this league, your league. That should scare you though, because you're like this 3rd best team. It says.
Yeah, which is weird. I've never been that high, but I'll take it. That league, dude. This league was fucking. This draft was. 2 guys didn't show up. Then we had a guy take Tank Bigsby in the fucking 4th round.
4th. Oh my gosh, dude. There was TJ Hawkinson got taken in the 5th,
3rd or 4th too. I think it was the 3rd.
Yeah,
honestly, it went Tank Bigsby and TJ Hawkinson, literally in that order.
And the person that took TJ is like usually above 500, dude. Like he takes weird ass people that he gets fixated on. We all clown him, and then he's probably gonna win the league this year. So
yeah, but
he had the most normal draft he had last year. So
ours is 1 keeper. I kept Malik Neighbors in the 3rd round. I got Bo Nix, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones Jr., or I guess senior now. Nico Collins, Malik Neighbors, Mark Andrews, DK Metcalf, Tyron Tracy Jr. I have the Dolphins defense, Evan McPherson, Keon Coleman, Jake Ferguson, Trevor Lawrence. I took a bite on Rashee Rice because I think I'm fine at receiver for a while. So I'll have him sit there. I got Dylan Sampson, Rashid Shaheed, and I also have the Ravens defense because this matchup this week is not good.
Yeah. It's gonna be a crazy one. And I play skinny this week. So week 1 we play each other.
Yeah.
I kept Achane in the 4th, so I have Josh Allen as my quarterback, Devon Achane, Bucky Irving, Emeka Ibuka, George Pickens, Cade Otton, Matthew Golden, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Bucks defense, Will Reichard. On my bench, I got Trey Benson, Ollie Gordon, Judkins, Tony Pollard, Khalil Shakir, Darren Waller, and Rashid White.
You left the draft with Jonnu Smith as your
I did.
Oh, man.
And I was not happy about that at all.
I think we play in another league too, don't we? In one of our dynasty leagues.
I don't know.
In the ranch, you and I play.
We do.
So
that might be the one league I might be able to beat you in, I guess.
Maybe.
Actually, no. I think I'm
favored to beat you by almost 20
you're
fucking
favored
points.
by a lot.
Jesus Christ.
You are.
Where are you coming up short on points at?
Michael Parsons is giving me 0.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, once you change him out,
I could put in what's his face.
Kirby Joseph. Oh. Yeah, you'd have to move Edgerrin Cooper up, and then I'm watching you do it as we speak. It adjusts literally as I'm looking at it. That's crazy. So that bumps you up to 12.50. Okay, so not as bad. Well, good luck this week.
Yes, I'm sure they'll be shit talking next week. So
probably week 1 matchups are always the most important. Even though every league, it seems like my league, I always start 0-2 or 0-3, and then I go on a run and then
bounce back.
So
it's because we figure out who we need to fucking shark and get the players we need. Is that what
you need to shark? I don't fucking ever get any fucking shark trades. Shut the fuck up.
That's not true. Tyreek Hill.
That was like later in the season for one.
That'll always chill my bones, boy.
Maybe one lopsided trade over the last 7 years, and you've had like 50. And...
Finished number 16 Alvin Kamara for literally number 2 Tyreek Hill.
Hey. Oh yeah, let's talk Chris Carson for all that. The kicker
Wasn't
for
just,
we're not even gonna
it
get into
wasn't
it.
just Chris Carson.
We're not gonna get
Hey,
into
four
it.
quarters.
Everybody enjoy the NFL Week
wait,
1. We got
4 quarters equal $1, baby.
we got we got 4 days worth of football. It's gonna be a good Week 1. Oh, the Chargers and Chiefs play in Brazil, I think, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not even it's a neutral site.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still giving me the Chiefs, dude. I don't care.
Hampton's going to have 400 rushing yards, just watch. But
I'll start them in every league.
Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
Spotify. Anywhere you get your podcast.
Not Apple Music, I swear. Just, you need to, like, add that disclosure. Anywhere you get them, just not Apple Music, or, I guess,